Recording in progress.
Greetings, 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 family, friends, and the world. This is Mikael, Eric Harris, better known as the Juice, also known as the Alkaline Water Guy. How is everyone doing this beautiful Sabbath day? Or should I have said Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom? Clear my throat. I think the popcorn kernel was lingering. Oh, so yeah, this is part two. This is part two of Solomon's wisdom and prosperity. Solomon's wisdom and prosperity. Today is January 31st, 2026. January 31st, 2026. Well, y'all know them popcorn kernels. Excuse me, y'all. But like I said, this is part two of Solomon's wisdom and prosperity. All right. And right now, this is chapter 4 we're going into. We just did chapter 3 in part 1. Now we're in chapter 4. And right now I'm going to go into the first verse. Well, first let me share a little recap in chapter 3. Mainly was about his wisdom and everything, and prosperity. First, this is when the Creator made, this is when he made his ask for wisdom. Solomon asked, he asked for wisdom. To lead his people. He asked for wisdom to lead. Being the kingdom, being a king, and my wife gave a good analogy on that. Miss Joe gave a good analogy on that about the fact of by him asking that, and compared to him by him asking that, and compared to him what he already had the kingdom. You know, and that was kind of good when my wife broke it down because he already had the kingdom, he already had riches for whatever riches he had, you know, but he wanted to know, and that shows the heart of a king, a real king, that is. You want to know how to lead your people. You want to know how to do the best for the people because you want to make sure that everybody is living comfortably. And if you're the leader, so that's just like the father of a household or supposed mother of a household. Not supposed, but actually the mother, real mother. I'm saying supposed mother because we got a lot of mothers out here. They just want to get their hair done and get their nails done. Their children looking one way and they looking a different way. I'm not saying all. I'm talking about those that do it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, a lot of men ain't even in the house with their children. So I said a lot. I ain't talking about all. Got a lot of men that's in the house with their children, and you know. That goes both ways, but majority of the time, what we see today, majority of the women, you got to be honest, they're selfish. You know, they're quick to move to lead the household, quicker to lead the household, and you know, I know what I'm talking about. I don't even have to go elaborate no more. But the point I'm getting at is no different than the two women here with like women of the day and like people of the day, selfish. But if I can't have it, you can't have it neither. If I can't get it, you can't get it neither. This woman, she would probably, like I said, to me, she probably was a heavy sleeper. Laid up on the child. And the other woman probably was a light sleeper, but she probably was tired because she was standing up with her newborn baby. Baby may be crying all the time. So now when the baby sleeps, she finally had a chance to sleep. When she finally had a chance to sleep, she probably wasn't a hard and heavy sleeper, but the other woman maybe had a heavy sleeper 3 days apart. One woman had her baby 3 days, then later on, after 3 days, then the other woman had her baby. She probably was a heavy sleeper, laid on the baby. She obviously don't care. The fact that she said, well, you know, she took the baby and put it on her so she could have a baby. Man, it's just sad, man. People It goes to show the character of people do not change. You have to want to change. Your character, you have to want to change your character. We got a lot of lazy people today. That's the reason why we say this, the sergeant class we have isn't for everybody. Now, I'm just going to be straight up. It's not for ignorant people. Like that woman. Well, yeah, take it. Cut it up. If she don't have it, no, we don't need them type of people with us. We don't need ignorant people. Excuse me. We don't need ignorant people around us. Y'all can stay out there in the street, wherever you want to go. Go wherever you want to. We don't even need you. We don't even want to participate with you. You can go get in trouble, act ignorant, and do all the stuff that you want to do out in the street. We're going to be all right over here. You can go steal and cheat and do all those other things, because what you do won't come back on you. What you're going to do is going to come back on you. That's why we don't want we don't want ignorant, thieving, conniving, lying people around us. And I'm just being straight up with it. Because we don't need you, in our classes, because we are looking for people who's ready to stand up and be honorable principles under the Creator, keeping the law. That's what we're looking for. We ain't even looking for them. We want you to come and bring yourself this way. We're not looking for nothing. Because the Creator's going to draw you. Once you get drawn, you come and see, it's going to be a part of you. If it's not for you, you ain't going to be a part of it no way. I don't care what happens. I don't care how much somebody try to pull you and come, you need this. No, I don't want it. Let them go. So, same thing with these two women. And when Solomon asked for wisdom, he got it. And this is what we're doing. We're sharing wisdom, knowledge, and information. So now we're going to go into chapter 4, should I say. And this is 1 Kings chapter 4. Solomon's prince and officers. Prince and officers, all right? Verse 1. 1 Kings chapter 4, verse 1. So King Solomon was king over all Israel. He was king over all Israel. David was established as king over all Israel. First Judah, then Israel. Through Abner. He got Israel through Abner, because Abner first set up Saul's son. But Abner, when his Saul's son disrespected him by a concubine of Saul, and he was scared of him anyway, man, I'm going to David, come on over here and get this kingdom. Right after that is when Joab and his brother killed Abner through the fifth rib, stabbed him through the fifth rib. But let's keep it moving. Verse chapter 4. Kings, it says Solomon, prince and officers. So King Solomon was king over all Israel. Excuse me. And these were the prince which he had. Azariah, the son of Zadok, the priest. These were the prince which he had. Azariah. Now we got to understand something. The prince, right? Y'all need to understand, when you go into chapter Ezekiel chapter 44, 43, and 44, it talks about the prince, right? A lot of people don't understand what the prince is they talking about at the time. And these were his prince, which he had. Azra, the son of Zadok, the priest. Eliorifa, Horif. That's why I'm just going. That's where I see it. And Ahiah, yeah, and Ahiah, the sons of Shisha, scribes. They were the scribes. Jehoshaphat, the son of Eliud, Jehoshaphat, the son of Eliud, the recorder. And Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, son of Jehoiada, Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, was over the host. And Zadok and Abiathar were the priests. So these are people that are in a certain position. The prince is people in a certain position. 5. And Azariah, the son of Nathan, was over the officers. And Zabud, the son of Nathan, was principal officer. Principal, solving principles. Principal officer. And the king's friend. He was the king's friend as well. The principal officer, and he was the king's friend. 6. And Ahishar was over the household, and Adoniram, and Adoniram, the son of Abda, was over the tribute. That sounds like the tribute sounds like the treasurer. And Solomon had 12 officers over all Israel, which provided victuals for the king and his household. All right. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it's 9. 10, 11, and Abda went 12. Okay, good. Okay, yeah, I counted 12 down from 2 to the end of 6. Made 12 of them. Not counting the son of whoever they was the son of, but just counting who they were. Verse 7. And Solomon had 12 officers over all Israel, which provided victuals for the king and his household. Each man his month in a year made provision. Oh, that's one person per month. Okay. So it was 12 months. Each man his month in a year made provision. Each man in his month. It's probably 13 months, or some must be wrong here, or something's going on. Somebody might be missing. But who knows? This thing up. Like my glass fogging up. There we go. On my eyes. So there we go. Verse 8. And these are their names, the son of Hur. Okay. Oh, so these are people that's coming up. And these are their names. The son of Hur in Mount Ephraim. The son of Dirk in Maska, Dekar, and Maska, and Sha'alibim, 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 and Beth Shemesh, and Elon Beth Hannah, the son of Hesed, in Arabuth. To him pertain Shekoth and all the land of Heifer. The son of Abinadab in all the region of Dor, which had Tephath, the daughter of Solomon, the daughter to Solomon, which had Tephath, the daughter of Solomon to wife. Okay, hold on now. And Beth Shemesh and 10. The son of Hesed in Arbath, to him pertain Sukkoth and all the land of Heifer. The son of Abinadab in all the reign of Dor, which had Tephath, the daughter of Solomon, to wife. 12. Ba'anah, the son of Eliud, to him pertain Ta'anak, and Megiddo, and all Bethshin, which is by Zartanah, beneath Yisrael. So it was lower than Bethlehem. And Bethshin, from Bethshin to Abel Meolath, Bethel Meholath, even unto the place that is beyond Yoknin. Boy. Here we go. Beyond Yok 13. The son of Geber in Ramoth Gilead, to him pertain the town of Jar. The son of Manasseh, the towns of Jar, the son of Manasseh, which are in Gilead. To him also pertain the region of Argob, which is in Bashan. 80 great cities, 80. That's 60 great cities with walls and brazen bars. Put this down. Which is great cities with walls and brazen bars. Ahinadab, the son of Iddu, had Mahanaim. Ahimaaz was in Naphtali. He also took Basmath, the daughter of Solomon, to wife. Ba'ana, the son of Hushai, was in Asher. The son of was in Asher and Aloth. Jehoshaphat, the son of Paruah, in Issachar, because these are in the different towns of the tribes. Shemi, ain't no L there. The son of Elah. In Benjamin, Geber, the son of Uri, was in the country of Gilead, in the country of Shion, king of Amorites, and of Og, king of Bashan. And he was the only officer which was in the land. Geber, the son of Uri, country Shon, king of Amorites, and of Og, king of so Geber. He was the only officer which was in the land. Geber. 20. Judah and Israel were many as the sand which is by the sea in multitude, eating and drinking and making merry. Judah and Israel. Were many as the sand which is by the sea in multitude, eating and drinking and making merry. Solomon's daily provision. All right. Solomon's daily provision. Let's see where we at here. I was trying to read them names off, y'all, so y'all see how I get on those, but I made it through. Verse 21. Solomon's daily provision. Let's see what's happening here. Things going on daily. 21. And Solomon reigned over all kingdoms from the river unto the land of the Philistines. Reigned over all kingdoms from the river unto the land of the Philistines, and unto the border of Egypt. They brought presents and served Solomon all the days of his life. They brought them all the time. 22. And Solomon's provision for one day was 30 measures. For one day. Was 30 measures of fine flour, and 60 measures of meal. 60 measures of meal. 23. 10 fat oxen and 20 oxen out of the pasture, and 100 sheep besides harts and roebuck and fallow deer and fatted fowl. Man. For he had dominion over all the region on this side the river, and Tifsah, even to Azah. But I'm looking up here with what he was having. It said 10 fat oxen, (22), and Solomon's provision for one day, 30 measures of fine flour, and 60 measures of meal, 10 fat oxen, excuse me, y'all, 10 fat oxen, no, 10 fat oxen and 20 oxen out of the pastures, and 100 sheep besides hearts, and roebucks, and fallow deer, and fatted fowl, right? For he had dominion over all the region on this side the river from Tifsah to Azar, over all the kings on this side the river, and he had peace in all sides round about him. 25. And Judah and Israel dwelt safely, every man under his vine, under his fig tree. Now you know something? This is how we're supposed to be. Listen to what they're saying. Oh, here come my what's come right here. I don't know where you come from. This is my one I've been looking for. And Judah and Israel dwelt safely. And this is every man with his own. This is what sovereign being about. From Dan even to Beersheba, all the days of Solomon. This right here is what people fail to realize. Judah and Israel dwelt safely, every man under his vine, and under his fig tree. And this is sovereign right here, y'all. People don't understand that. This is being sovereign. Verse 25. And Judah and Israel dwelt safely, every man under his vine, under his fig tree, from Dan even to Beersheba, all the days of Solomon. 26. And Solomon had 40,000 stalls of horses for his chariots, and 12,000 horsemen. And those, yes, he had 40,000 stalls of horses for his chariots, and 12,000 horsemen. Verse 27. And those officers provided victuals for King Solomon, and for all that came into the king unto the 27. And those officers provided victuals for King Solomon, and for all that came unto King Solomon's table, every man in his month. They lacked nothing. See that? Every man in his month, they didn't lack anything. Barley also and straw for the horses and dromedaries brought they into the place where the officers were every man according to his charge. Everybody had a job to do. Everyone had a job to do. Solomon's wisdom. Here we go. And Yah gave Solomon wisdom and understanding exceedingly much, and largeness of heart, even as the sand that is on the seashore. See what he did. He gave. He gave to people. And Solomon's wisdom excelled the wisdom of all the children of the east country and all the wisdom of Egypt. See how many people give Egypt so much props? But his knowledge was beyond that. For he was wiser than all men. All right. 31. For he was wiser than all men, than Ethan the Ezrahite, and Heman the Chakal the Chilcol, and Dartha, the son of the son of Mahal. And he spake 3,000 proverbs. You see that? And he spake 3,000 proverbs. And his songs were 1,005. And he spake of trees from the cedar, and he spake of trees from the cedar tree that is in Lebanon. That's what he spoke on a lot. Even unto the hyssop that springeth out of the wall. These are things he spoke on, and a lot of time we're reading stuff that he done spoke on in the same scenario. He spake of also a beast, and of fowl, and of creepy things, and of fishes. And there came of all people to hear the wisdom of Solomon from all kings of the earth, which heard his wisdom. All right. And there we go. So man, it was just summing up of the people, the princes, and the things he spoke, and the things he had charge over, and he gave people charge over. But I'm still trying to get that 12 for 12. We've been checking out other information, seeing how things are. So we got to get to the bottom of some information that we may or may not know here. So, right now we're just 32 minutes in, but we're definitely going to wait till next week to go into chapter 5 and chapter 6. So, is there anything that y'all may want to speak on that went through this? Even though it was a lot of names and stuff, I was kind of flabbergasted on the name situation. I really couldn't speak the way I would like to, but it mainly talked about the priest, the prince. Let me make sure I make a copy of this. I want to make sure this is about the princes. Going over certain parts I need, I need to come back and check out. It's another 12. A man felt safety under his vine tree. Well, I guess we're done right here. This is mainly his princes. There's a lot in here that some of us need to really go into and check out and understand the princes and their duties. That means that in Ezekiel chapter 40, I'm just going to find it real quick. In Ezekiel chapter 40, the Father talks about certain things, right? Instructions for the priest in 44. It is for the prince. See that right here? There, chapter 44. The gate of the prince. Then he brought me back the way of, now he's in the spirit, of the gate of the outward sanctuary, which looketh toward the east, and it was shut. Then said Yah unto me, this gate shall be shut, it shall not be opened, and no man shall enter in by it. Because Yah, this is Ezekiel chapter 44, I'm reading that now. I'm in the end of 2. Because Yah, the Father of Israel, has entered in by it, therefore it shall be shut. Verse 3. It is for this prince. It is for the prince. You see that? It is for the prince. I had that already marked too. The prince, he shall sit in it to eat bread before the Lord, before Yah. He shall enter by the way of the porch of that gate that shall go out by the way of the same. Then brought he me the way of the north gate, before the house, and I looked, and behold, a glory of Yah filled the house of Yah, and I fell upon my face. And Yah said unto me, verse 5, Son of man, mark well, and behold with thine eyes, and hear with thine ears all that I say unto thee, concerning all the ordinances of the house of Yah, and all the laws thereof. And mark well the entering of the house with every going forth of the sanctuary. So, then it tells you everything going down. But let me get down to 7 real quick. The sanctuary, verse 6. And thou shalt say to the rebellious, even to the house of Israel, thus saith Yah, ye shall, thus saith Yah, O ye house of Israel, let it suffice you of all your abominations. 7. In that ye have brought into my sanctuary strangers uncircumcised in heart and uncircumcised in flesh. You see that? Uncircumcised in heart and uncircumcised in flesh. To be in my sanctuary, to pollute it, even my house, when ye offered my bread, the fat and the blood, and they have broken my covenant because of all your abominations. And ye have not kept the charge of mine holy things, but ye have set keepers of my charge in my sanctuary for yourselves. Instruction for the priest. I mainly want to get to when you talk about the priest or the princes, right? This is 44 right now. The worship of the prince, 46, chapter 46. 46. Let me get over here real quick. Thus saith Yah, this is Ezekiel chapter 46. I'm talking about the prince right now because the understanding what we just read with Solomon, chapter 4, my bad, about the prince. The worship of the prince in chapter 46 of Ezekiel. Thus saith Yah, the gate of the inner court that looketh towards the east shall be shut in the 6 working days, but on the Sabbath it shall be open. If you see it, it says Sabbath. It didn't say Sabbath day. It says Sabbath, meaning it should be open the night after the 6th day. Then when the night come in, that's when it should be open. And in the 6th day of the new moon, it shall be open. See that? First it said the Sabbath, and then it says in the 6th day of the new moon, it shall be open. The 6th day. 6th day into the Sabbath, which is that night, then the Sabbath day. People have no understanding. And I try to give it to them when they can see. This is the key. Prince, and I'm going to get you over here.
Recording stopped.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I made a mistake and did that. Let me see if I can get you back up. I stopped the recording. Dang. Well, I guess I just do it here. I get back to that. Because I'm actually done. Well, I'm actually done. I stopped that recording by mistake. My hand was on the... Yeah, I stopped the recording. Dang. Well, I guess I keep it moving from where I'm at. To show y'all what I'm talking about at this point. But this right here is Ezekiel 46. Chapter 4 in Ezekiel 46, and 1 King chapter 4. And it gives you an understanding about the princes. All right. But let's go back over here to chapter 46 real quick. Man, I wish I hadn't did that, but hey, that was a mistake. Over here in 46, it says, Thus saith Yah, the gate of the inner court that looketh towards the east shall be shut 6 working days, but on the Sabbath it shall be open, and in the day of the new moon it shall be open. And the prince shall enter by, the prince shall enter by the way of the porch of that gate without, and shall stand by the post of the priest of the gate. Dang, why I say priest? And the priest shall prepare his burnt offering and his peace offering, and he shall worship at the threshold of the gate. Then he shall go forth, but the gate shall not be shut until evening. Likewise, the people of the land shall worship at the door of this gate before Yah in the Sabbaths. Sabbaths with an S on it. And in the new moons. And the burnt offering that the prince shall offer unto Yah. See that? The prince. Get that right there. First, let me get that. The prince shall offer. See, these is how you catch notes. The prince shall offer. This is showing who the prince are and their duties. This is how you study and get things together. So I mainly wanted to get that together, even though what's calm is done. And I ain't getting a chance to end it like I used to, but it is what it is. Other than that, where we are. Baby, if you got anything, or Barack may still be here. There's Miss Joe. Oh, there we go. That was Barack that left. Well, I know G1, he's out and about. Baby, is there anything you like to share on anything we just covered a few moments ago?
No, not much. Particularly.
Yeah, we'll go down here.
I particularly like the lesson.
Huh?
I particularly like the lesson of Solomon and his encounter as king.
Right.
I do like this lesson about him.
Yeah, it's just growing to know more and get more deeper into the information.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby. So, other than that, I'd just like to say, I am that Mikael in Daniel chapter 12, verses 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's me. Showing the holy people who they're really supposed to be. Waking them out of their dead beds, which is really in their heads. For all of you who's living in the new, this is for you. I'm that same Mikael in Revelations 12, battling that red dragon where Satan dwells, who deceiveth the whole world but prevaileth not, because the horn is blown without a doubt. This was prophesied for you to see that Mikael is really me. Other than that, everyone, I like to say first, I'm gonna go ahead and end the Zoom. Baby, if you can make something to eat, I'm ready to grub. Other than that, everybody else, I thank you for your time, your patience, your listening ear, your seeing eye, especially on Zoom. You already gone. I'll be down in a moment, baby, when I'm done. All right. There we go. All right. Just want to go ahead and just end that so they can go ahead and start uploading. But other than that, for everybody else, we're going to end it with the Shema. Not Shema. I'm going to do Shema last. We're going to end it with the benediction. And the benediction is in Numbers chapter 6. Let's see something real quick. The benediction is in Numbers chapter 6, verse 22 through 27. And it reads, And Yah spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron and unto his sons, saying, On this wise ye shall bless the children of Israel, saying unto them, Yah bless thee and keep thee. Yah make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Yah lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. And they shall put Yah's name upon the children of Israel, and Yah will bless them. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shekevo, Vakuto Violam, Vaed, Hallelujah. Hear, O Israel, Yah our Father is one Father. Blessed be thy glorious kingdom forever and ever. Hallelujah. Praise you Almighty for your word. Thank you for all you've given us today, that we can see, understand, to know, and to grow in your word. We bless you, praise you, and thank you for another you for Sabbath day. We praise you, bless you, and thank you. In your holy word we pray. Hallelujah. 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 Praise you Almighty. Thank you, Father. So, other than that, like I always share, if you'd like to get in contact with us and get with us, or like to become part of our community in the sovereign classes that we're in and that we're building in and doing, we're here on Tuesday mornings and the night after Tuesday at 7:30 a.m. and also at 9 p.m. after Tuesday, which is the night after. And what we're doing is, if you text me your name, number, and email, I will text and email you. I will put your email in my Google Calendar. If you don't have Google Calendar, please download it from the Google Play Store. And then what I would do is put your email in my Google Calendar. Excuse me. Then it will upload into your Google Calendar on the dates that we have. Not only that, but the dates that we have here that we're doing. And it will upload on your Google Calendar. And what you would do is put in the Google Calendar, go to your email, accept the invite. Then it will come up on your Google Calendar, all the dates that we have. And from that point, you can come to the classes on Zoom, and you can be a part of the sovereign classes or any of the other class that we're having right here at the point where I'm about to share with you. So you can always text that information at 770-572-5315. That's 770-572-5315. You can also email me at lkhyym@gmail.com. That's lkhyym@gmail.com. All right. Now, not only that, you can also go to my go to my YouTube and my my ex, formerly known as Twitter. My YouTube and my X, formerly known as Twitter, is under Juice Pro 33, which is under JUICEPRO 33. That's JUICEPRO 33. You can like, subscribe, and share on there, and stay connected with us for the public as well. But we only do Tuesdays private. That's the only one we own. You won't find us on the Tuesdays on the public stations. So that's Juice Pro 33 at YouTube, and also on my on YouTube, and also on my X, formerly known as Twitter. Now you also can connect with me on Facebook. My Facebook is Mikael Harris, which is spelled MI apostrophe CHAEL space HARRIS. Again, that's MI apostrophe CHAEL space HARRIS. Right. Now also my my Instagram and my TikTok. One of my Instagram, one of my TikToks is under Lakaim underscore the juice, which is spelled LKHYYM underscore THEJUICE. Isaiah Little, how you doing over there on YouTube Live? Again, that's my Instagram and one of my TikToks, which is under LKHYYM underscore THEJUICE. Right? All right. Now my other TikTok and my other YouTube is under Michael the Juice Harris, which is spelled MICHAELHARRIS. That's MICHAELTHEJUICE. All right. That's my other TikTok and my other YouTube, which you can like, subscribe, and share to. Also, if you'd like to see the full video from Zoom is on patreon.com and rumble.com. Both of them /LKHYYM. That's patreon.com and rumble.com /LKHYYM. Now, if you want to know more about our Zoom and our platforms, we're just saying, like right now on the Sabbath, we're here at 12 p.m. noon on the Sabbath day, Eastern time. 12 p.m. noon, Sabbath day, Eastern time. And 12 p.m. noon is actually the beginning of the evening and the end of the morning, which is the peak of the day. That's 12 p. That's when the sun starts to go down. As the sun goes up, you got the peak of the day, now it starts to go down. That's the beginning of evening. That's the beginning of evening. All right. That was on the Sabbath. Now, on the first day of the week, or the night after the first day, which is at 9 p.m. Eastern time, we have night after Sunday, we have Fight Fire with Truth. That's Fight Fire with Truth. That's Fight Fire with Truth. The night after Sunday at 9 p.m. And it's open conversation. We have open conversation where, come on, we have whatever we're talking about. That's the night for open conversation. We all can sit up, have a conversation, right? Get deep in whatever we want to speak on what's needed to know, especially in this day's time. All right. Now, on Mondays, we have, shall I say, night after Monday. The night after Monday, we have Mikael's Knowledge of Truth. Mikael's Knowledge of Truth, night after Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern. That's on Monday, night after Monday, that is. And that's 9 p.m. Eastern. And I come on sharing information that the Father gives to me to speak on. We go from there. And that's night after Monday. Now, as I shared with you in the beginning of this conversation tonight, or before we got started, we're here on Tuesdays at 7 a.m., 7:30 a.m., or 9 p.m. after the night of Tuesday. We're right here at Sovereign Class of Knowledge. That's Sovereign Class of Knowledge. We're right here. Sharing information according to help free our people from the satanic bondage of this Roman Empire. It's your choice to seek, research, and check everything out. But other than that, those are 4 days. We're here in public. 3 days we're here in public. The private starts on Tuesday. Anything after that, you'll find according to the classes. Other than that, I thank y'all for your time, your patience, your listening ear, your seeing eye. We're going to call it a day. I appreciate you. I appreciate love you. I'll see y'all soon. Other than that, appreciate love you. See you and always. Peace. So we're going to say bye first. Over here to Instagram. Thank you for your time, your patience, your listening ear, and your seeing eye. Appreciate love you. See you soon and always. Malcolm Bow, thanks for coming through for the moment, and peace. All right. On Facebook, thank you for your time, your patience, your listening ear, and your seeing eye. Appreciate love you. See you soon and always. Peace. And over here on YouTube Live, I thank you for your time, your patience, your listening ear, and your seeing eye. Isaiah Little, thank you for coming. Peace.